Welcome to today's training, Dealer Pickup, only available in VinView. Thank you for joining us for this overview and demonstration of Dealer Pickup, the fastest way for dealers to pick up finished vehicles. Here's our agenda for the next 10 minutes. We'll start with an overview of the dealer pickup process, how you can see the VINs available for request, a brief drill down into the process, followed by a demo. From there, we'll wrap up by reviewing the training docs along with resources such as our help desk. Let's get started. GM and Freight Verify are pleased to announce an exciting new addition to VinView, Dealer Pickup. As many of you know, 98% of the dealers in the US and Canada are using VinView to get the current status of vehicles in transit and their ETAs. Even with this exciting growth, dealers asked us, would it be possible for us to automate the dealer pickup process to reduce time and increase the transparency of where the dealer requests are in the workflow? We conducted a pilot, saw some great results, and now we've launched Dealer Pickup in VinView for all US and Canadian dealers. Dealers can request a dealer pickup for VINs that meet the following criteria. First, the VIN must be at a dealer pickup-enabled location. Second, the VIN's last milestone must be 4B bayed and ready. Third, that 4B must have occurred greater than 72 hours in the past. And finally, the VIN cannot be on hold. One thing to note is that dealer pickup is only allowed within your country. For example, U.S. dealers can only pick up from U.S. locations. Canadian dealers can only pick up from Canadian locations. In fact, here's a list of all the participating locations. We will continue to work with GM as they add additional locations to this list, so please expect this list to grow over time. Now, let's take a look at the pickup process. As the dealer, you can submit a dealer pickup request online in VinView. Then, the carrier/yard manager responds to all submitted requests within 48 hours. Remember, there are metrics in place to monitor the response times of the carrier/yard managers. Within 48 hours, the carrier/yard manager must either approve the request or deny the request. If they approve the request, they'll define a window for the dealer to pick up the VIN, and if they deny it, they'll select a reason code for why they're denying the request. At that point, the dealer representative arrives for the pickup at the scheduled time provided by the carrier/yard manager, along with the pickup sheet that they will download from the application. One thing to note, the dealer must reference in the Training and Resources area of VinView the pickup address and if there are any special instructions for that location. From this point on, the process stays the same as it is today. You perform the inspection, you hand it off to the dealer, and then the carrier/yard manager is responsible for reporting it to GM, the 42 and 50 into VTIMs within 4 hours of the VIN's departure from the location. You'll see that the dealer pickup form is very similar to the form that was used in the past. However, there's an important difference. The dealer no longer has to fill out the top portion and email it to GM and wait for them to send it to a carrier for approval. Now, once your pickup request is approved, the top portion is auto-populated. Again, to note right here, pickup location, address, and instructions are available on the website, and you'll have to reference that information. As you would expect, the bottom portion is the same as before, giving you plenty of space to identify any damage to the vehicle. One thing to note, in the past, multiple VINs could be listed on one form. With the new process, each request and each approval is for each individual VIN. With that, let's take a look at Dealer Pickup within VinView. Here, you can see that we've now logged into VinView as a dealership. Traditionally, you have your VinView view, and now you have your Dealer Pickup view down at the bottom under Training and Resources. This is where you found your user guides in the past. Under User Guides within Training and Resources, you'll find here the Dealer Pickup Training Guide. This guide walks you through everything you're going to see in this training demo today. Also, note the dealer pickup addresses and special instructions, which is probably the most important area for you. If you click here and look up the location you're picking up from, you're going to see the arrival address along with any special instructions, such as please call ahead or enter through this gate, not that one. Again, it is very important that you reference this document under Training and Resources. Now, keep in mind, if you are a dealer pickup as a dealer, the first thing you will see is a list of available VINs. And as I mentioned earlier, VINs will show up on this list when they're at a location that's enabled for dealer pickup, and when they have a 4B that's greater than 72 hours. So, from this screen, you can see all 46, just like in VinView. You can click on a VIN to learn the details. As you've come to expect from VinView, you can see the map of its location and updates for this particular VIN. I can go back to the list and download the data if I so choose. If you want to download the data for all 46, you can do that. Or if you want to request one of these VINs, say a Silverado 2500 work truck, you just hit Submit Pickup Request and submit again. As we've said earlier, the request is submitted for the carrier/yard manager to process the request within 48 hours. If I take a moment and return to the main page, you can see that this dealership hasn't submitted any request for VINs. So I'm going to click on another dealership that has submitted 2 requests this morning. Clicking here, you can see the list of VINs, who submitted it, the dealership, the date and time, and so forth. As you know, the clock is ticking. That's how we monitor the responsiveness of the carrier/yard manager. At any time, if you want to cancel this request before it's approved, you just come in here and click on Cancel, and it will cancel that request. At any time, you can return to Dealer Pickup and see your approved VINs. In this instance, this dealership has 5 approved VINs. So, with a click, I can download the dealer pickup form. Here, you can see when the request was approved since it was assigned a unique identifying number. You see the approver's email address along with the pickup window. With one click of the blue button, you can access the dealer pickup form. If you've downloaded any information out of VinView in the past, you recognize the dialog box. As the form downloads, you will see the PDF form appear in the bottom left of your computer screen, along with all of your information pre-populated to save you time. Print the form and remember to take it with you when you or your representative goes to pick up the VIN. Please go to Training and Resources to get the address and any special instructions for your pickup. Let's take a look at another scenario. If we return to the dealer pickup main page, you'll see this dealer doesn't have any denied request. So I'm going to go check on another dealership. Here, you can see that this dealership's request was denied by a carrier/yard manager. In this particular case, you can see the reason behind the denial, such as the VIN you've requested is already built into a carrier load and that you'll receive the VIN in 48 hours. As a VinView user, you're probably familiar with saved searches. You create saved searches for any of the locations that are dealer pickup enabled for your dealership. If you receive product from Lansing Grand River, you could create a saved search for Lansing Grand River. If you receive product from Flint, you can see through a saved search where we have one for Flint. If you received a product from any of your VDCs, you can create a saved search to stay on top of that information. Again, a reminder, it's very important to know where you find the training guide, the addresses, and special instructions. If you find yourself in a jam, always remember the VinView Help Desk. You can email us at vinviewsupport@freightverify.com or call 888-977-3891. We are standing by to help you at any time. We appreciate your time today and look forward to seeing you accelerate your dealer pickup process in VinView.